La guerre en Syrie est une tragédie. Depuis plus de 7 ans, ce conflit ne connaît pas de répit. Le document que vous allez voir n'est pas le livre blanc de cette tragédie. Ce n'est que l'étude d'un des éléments qui la composent. 7 mars 2018. Je me trouve dans un convoi qui fait route vers Afrin. L'armée turque est à moins de 10 km de la ville. Le 20 janvier dernier, le président turc Recep Tayyip Erdogan a lancé l'offensive Rameau d'Olivier. L'objectif, chasser les Kurdes de toute la région. À mon arrivée, des milliers de civils sont en fuite. Les villages autour d'Afrin sont sous le feu de l'aviation turque. Les hôpitaux se remplissent de blessés qui affluent de tout le canton.
مساكر لو كيما هابي دنو تشتي دموي مدار خاص دوغلي بون مذكر وقش كيما دجي عباسي ما صار تريد راسكين داس خود بردا قطبنا لنجي خو قطبنا لو كيما ولو كيما تجي البداري وقيس كيما جي جدا مربو قيسك سيقش كومن
سبيداي كردستاني بزور نك خدي جورا خدي حقي ما با ولا تم دعوه كباز اكيد كردا تنايبك كرد قاتنا ينوب بلا قش كبي هارا ازو بيلو كيجي وشن كيجي كباسي بلا هارا وديس عم يخو بيوي نوكت تشوزكي كنا شاوتا مرة بيالا قولي بسيكو قوشت قش كبي تغور بسيكو بس تقيزي بول نجي خوك قوتو بود
شهيد مظلوم شهيد مظلوم نشأت محمد.
Les combattants kurdes qui se battent dans les villages subissent d'énormes pertes. En 2 mois, plus de 700 membres des unités de protection du peuple, les YPG, ont perdu la vie. Aux abords de la ville, je rejoins le QG des combattants étrangers qui ont épousé la cause kurde. Ils seraient plus d'1 millier venus des 4 coins du monde, anciens militaires, révolutionnaires ou simples militants de gauche. Le commandement d'Afrin a placé les hommes de cette brigade internationale en stand-by. La section rentre tout juste du front. Ils attendent les ordres.
Sharon is a pretty major village in the north. And it's just next to the dam, so it is a strategic point.
Fuck you, Turkey. You can clearly see movement in the video. Multiple guys coming down from their base.
Commander?
Dude, it's not that clear. See where they're going? They're going down to that small area right there. It's got almost like a tarp on top of the roof. We start seeing more guys come out of the woods, and then that's when we see guys in Turkish uniforms. They're not the SDF, they're not the SFA, they're actually Turkish commanders.
Moria is running. He's no drone, he's no plane, very quiet, no motor stuff. Then after we eat breakfast, everybody is laughing, chill. Then suddenly, bullet just comes through, just behind us. I said, what? Enemy getting so close. And someone just ran out the Hava, right? What happened? The enemy is here.
920 hits. Thank God Sipan had us get all our fucking gear ready ahead of time, all our bags packed, all our shit strapped and ready to go. Because as soon as 9/20 hit, all fucking hell broke loose. They hit us from the north, they hit us from the east, and they hit us from the west all at fucking once. And the Kurd that was with us told us to go with the other Kurd and just run. Not walk, not there's a ride coming, you need to run.
Then after the bombing, airstrike coming, boom. So we say, oh my God, they're coming. Then we can hear like a armed vehicle, and a lot of people like shout, Allah, and running. And we look over there, 100 people from everywhere just coming, shooting. And then some were right inside the city.
I heard it drop the payload, and I was like, holy fuck. So it's like a trench, and just as I dropped into the trench, probably like, I gotta say like 25 meters, maybe 30 meters away, one of their rounds exploded. If it was bigger, it probably would have killed us anyway.
And the mortars start landing. At this point, it's not a coincidence. We know they can actually see our group running through the city trying to get out.
It was almost like we were 90% sure we were gonna die.
But this is something I never experienced. I think is in this history is full of us really, from the two like surrounded, get over there, find a way, get it back.
Da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E se muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi
the best music.
Il mio nome di battaglia è Del Sos. Vengo dall'Italia, sto qua da 1 anno e mezzo. Sono venuto qua perché, essendo sempre stato di sinistra, essendo sempre stato anarchico, si può dire, ho partecipato a tutta l'operazione dell'avanzamento sulla città di Raqqa. Sono venuto qua per aiutare, c'era da combattere Daesh, ho combattuto Daesh, c'era da combattere la Turchia e il Free Syrian Army, combatto la Turchia e il Free Syrian Army fino a che posso. Quello che succede in Siria, volente o non volente, ci riguarda tutti.
You want to listen to Chinese music?
Yeah.
It could be any. Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay. My name is Sipan. I'm from Britain, and I've been in Rojava since around 2015. So I come here then not only just like fighting for fight against ISIS, fighting for humanity. I also want to join the revolution to see how this is going to work. How people in Middle East, how the socialism make the balance between religion, different ethnic group, how they're going to unite together. I don't speak language, but I can sing this song. Portami via, oh bella ciao. La Chinese gonna say in Italian, I don't know.
Tanti internazionali qua sono morti, tanti sono feriti ed è una parte comunque aggiunge valore a questa lotta. E porta comunque attenzione su questa lotta il fatto che ci sia un movimento di internazionali che combatte qua, che va, che viene, che riporta quello che ha visto, ha aiutato questa lotta a essere conosciuta al di fuori del Medio Oriente.
Après la débandade de Charan, les chefs militaires d'Afrin redoutent que les internationaux ne deviennent une cible pour les Turcs. Ils ont interdiction de quitter l'appartement jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Rochad est un soldat yépégué. Son rôle, faire le lien entre les combattants étrangers et le commandement kurde.
To be honest with you, we have nothing. Everything we buy, we give it money. We should give it a logistic, right? So logistic, we start build up the stuff. Because when they're fighting, it break out. Here's nobody open the shop. Nobody the money is useless now. So before something happen like this, prepare for the future.
Basically, if we're gonna be fighting here, we need supplies in here. Otherwise, we're gonna be out of food and supplies by the next day or two.
It says Turkish army to encircle Jandaros, but it hasn't happened yet.
Look here. They start pushing to this way now. See, they try to cut off here.
Close here.
Yeah, they want close here. They want close here to make a small pocket and small. This was the tactic we used before. This is typical.
Yes. Boom.
Yeah. So I must say, the tactic is very good, very effective to us. We're unprepared.
Best. I don't think anyone actually believes that the Turks are going to fully invade the city with the Mindan city.
Yeah. This is they will like have 3 stage of African operation. First stage, get all the border. Second stage is like trying to surround the city, right? Third stage attacking
Inside the city.
Yeah. So.
This is what they declared.
Yeah, but that's what they plan for, and the look is authentic, because they capture dam right now. Now they just cut off the water. We still have a water shortage.
Just guys at a fucking checkpoint. I guess someone drove past the checkpoint too fast.
تشنابي. Don't worry, Haval. You're probably in like the most protected place right now. You're with us. Like legitimately, if anything happens, you want us here. Trust me.
To be fair, it's actually kind of true. It sounds cocky as fuck, but I mean like.
My name is Toledon Juwon. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from the United States of New York. I see Afrin is like Kobani. I mean, like it's that black and white. Like this is right and this is wrong. This is not something that I can stand. And the major disappointment here has been like that the world isn't seeing it the same way as Kobani for whatever reason. Like just because it's not Daesh, okay, it's fine. Now it can happen. And that's like the big surprising thing for me here. But the reason I came to Afrin is definitely, it's the battle of good and evil. That's really how I see it.
My name is Zafar Ronan. I'm from Emporia, Kansas, America. I'm 30 years old. I lived in Kansas for the majority of my life as a child. Lived on a ranch, went to the military, did some time there, deployed to Afghanistan. Shortly after I'd gotten married, another Marine had raped my wife. That was actually some of the motivation for coming out here. And after what happened to my wife and she had gotten raped and I heard what Daesh and everybody else was doing out here to the women and stuff like that, that was almost all the motivation I needed. Heard about the sex torture chambers, the beheadings, the acid in the face and everything else. And I guess the new term for it is triggered. And that was my trigger.
You told me, you were like, have you ever been shot at? No?
Yeah.
That's why you don't wear body armor. I got fucking shot at.
Yeah.
Fucking hardcore, dude.
But you experienced, that was the first time you've been like shot at, wasn't it? That thing there.
If I had body armor,
yeah,
I wouldn't have been able to, I wouldn't admit it.
This is because you experienced it in that situation. That's very rare that you're going to be running for your life under fire. Very fucking rare. Like you just got unlucky the first time you got shot in your life. You're running away. You want some Celtics?
No, I'm happy. Oh, you should probably get it. Let's see, fine.
Everyone stay back from the windows because there's people firing right across the street from us.
Close, close.
Holy shit. They're really fucking opening it up.
Close that door and lock it. Just so
If you're not wearing body armor, I recommend taking a knee.
Is this just a celebration or what?
We don't fucking
just get ready.
No, they're fighting it, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure all of the trees is going up there.
Well, like that as well, that's staggered.
Alors que l'étau se resserre sur Afrin, la population célèbre l'arrivée des renforts. 1700 hommes des forces démocratiques syriennes, les FDS, se déploient dans la ville.
اردوغان نکن ما بشکنه همه گنده بشکنن دوره زیتونه همه حد شعبه اردوغان کن ما کویجی دایی انبار نودن گروله خو انبار نودن بیجی گریلو بیجی اپاجه سرکاتم به
This is fucking close.
Never eats much, but.
Morning. Where's your brush? You have to eat, Haval. Eat food.
Après l'arrivée des renforts, les combattants étrangers attendent d'être envoyés sur une position de combat. Mais encore une fois, aucun ordre ne leur parvient.
I'm really wondering what the fuck they're gonna do with these civilians, dude. Give them classes.
They should have been evacuated like yesterday. Well, some people were getting out of here.
Afrin's definitely like this huge conflict zone of like major interests going on, you know? You got the Americans here in Man Beach with their special forces. You got the Russians that used to be in Afrin, and then you have the regime, which is supported by the Russians just under. And then you got the Turks here, which have always been like the enemy of all the Kurds here, you know? So it's definitely a very complex situation. I'm not going to pretend to fully understand it. But what I see what's going on is it is like this major chess game between the United States, Russia, and Turkey.
Ist ein Völkerrechtsbruch, ist ein Bruch des Kriegsrechts und aller möglicher internationaler Rechte.
I don't even want to hear America, Russia, Romania, because where are they? What are they doing? It's like in class, like, could you please stop doing that? Please? No? Oh, okay. Oh.
No, like fucking French people, German people, they're all talking on TV like,
French, like
we support, yeah.
It was a bunch of young students.
Yeah, and actually, and it's like it's the self-satisfied thing that pisses me off. It's like,
look at me, I'm with Afrin.
Yeah.
Look at me, everyone, I'm with Afrin.
You know, like first thing is like okay. First thing is like you know, like Turkey are getting more close to Russian. So damage the interest, damage like alliance. So what's if I was American, I was like, what's the things I can make like them to fighting, you know, to make Turkey turn to American, follow American leader again. Let's Russian and Turkey have fight. So where's the best place? Afrin.
I hope my country decides to do something. I mean, the Kurds were a very good ally when it came to fighting ISIS. So I would hope that they would have enough audacity to sit there and put their foot down and be like, hey, Turkey, you're invading Syrian space. You're not just fighting Kurds. You are coming over the border into another country. You're not sitting there inside your border lines firing rounds by somebody getting near your border. You have come in, you have invaded their soil. I would hope the U.S. would at least step in and be like, listen, we're not going to send ground forces, we're not going to send this, but we're going to stop every plane from ever entering the airspace because they're not supposed to be there.
Il mondo ha tanti affari con Erdogan. Erdogan tiene in scacco l'Europa con il fatto dell'immigrazione, lo abbiamo riempito di soldi dall'Europa, che si sappia questo in Europa. E dopodiché questa è una guerra mondiale in miniatura fatta per procura, qua ci stanno tutti.
I don't see the road guards anymore, guys.
L'inquiétude grandit. Les combattants étrangers ne reçoivent plus aucune information de leur hiérarchie.
It's really why they're just bombing around they're bombing around the city at the moment just to scare everyone.
No, yeah, that is. So
Fear
that's
tactics, yeah.
all the civilians come here. They won't bomb the city because they're wasting resource, food, everything.
Yeah.
But after that, okay, the people have nothing. YPG have nothing. Then people starving more as well.
7 o'clock in the morning, you start dropping bombs around the edge of the city, wake everyone up, get everyone scared for the start of the day.
Right now,
it's psychological warfare.
This is so ridiculous. Because, you know, people in here, local people, they didn't do anything wrong. Everything is about politics, big country politics. So people have to suffer for that. Because they have to do nothing wrong, they just want to leave. You know, people, like one of the kids say, I want to go back to school because I haven't learned anything. Because they want to go back because people suffer. Because this is a game. This is a game for all the big powers.
Tutti prendono in considerazione i motivi politici, nessuno parla di motivi umanitari, perché qua sono morti una marea di civili e una marea di compagni pure combattenti. Ed era gente meravigliosa, non meritava di morire.
All the footage they've collected during the whole war.
Oh, this one's a sad one. This one's a... Oh no, this one's like Jason Bourne. This one's like the X-Files, bro.
They're making it weird.
Holy shit! Just right there.
You see?
Oh my god. Just 2 kilometers away.
Oh,
no, 1 kilometer.
That was £500.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. I've had them drop fucking close before.
And 1 kilometer away.
Yeah, that was £500.
Yeah. So 2,000 would be fucking destroyed. Ah! You know the warehouse there, right? It's a big warehouse. So they maybe it's nothing there, but they believe some our food or stuff. They hate it right now. They're hating supply. That means preparing to attack the city. I'm not scared of air. If we die, then die. That's it.
Did you pray today?
Huh?
Did you pray today?
Airstrike. You don't need to worry about that. If you heard airstrike, if you go boom, that means you're dead.
Yeah, you don't.
One time worry is I got captured alive by Turk. I will be tortured, everything, say something bad for the occur. You know, the things for my influence, in Turkey, they wanted me killed. First I'm Chinese, second I'm communist, third I'm for the YPG. And then for so long. If they're coming, I'm going to put in my chest and use my AK, right? Just hold it here, then shoot automatic. So blow my face off. Then the grenade, during that time, 5 seconds, the grenade will blow. So they can't see my face, they can't see my body, so they don't know who I am. So they don't have to humiliate my body, right? So I don't want to dishonor my voice, say, oh yeah, they captured the Chinese guys, some shit. So I don't want this happens.
I'm just hoping my cheery attitude and funny personality will keep Sepan a good enough morale to want to go back as well. So I don't want to abandon Afrin. I want to sit here and fight. But what I don't want to do is get caught in a needless battle like what happened out there and get slaughtered for absolutely no gain. Nothing.
ویسن دولت ترک ناوندی بازار عفرین دخه سیویلا هدف دیگه سیویلا هدف دیگه
خاك دمري كتشوف يرتق عن الظلم خصوصا دولة مازن دولة أوروبا بس في حبيع في بسكين ولا بسكين في جدران أرتق حولي ما ناموا نام كوك ناموا أبدا أبد حولا نعيش نري
Joy to the world and peace to the
توقفت التكتيك إضافة إلى التحقيق المكثف من قبل طائرات الاستطلاع التركية التي
Enfin, les ordres arrivent. L'armée turque est à 1 km de la ville. Les combattants étrangers reçoivent l'ordre de quitter Afrin.
None of the conversation consisted of where we're going, who the commander is.
I'll go to a defensive position in the city, I'll go somewhere, but I'm not fucking going outside the city.
We're already in a defensive position.
Most of the people who are going out of the city now, they're never coming back.
They're never coming back, of course not. Yeah,
The city's under siege, they're gonna start closing in. Fuck no. You think I'm retarded?
Yeah, I'm all up for like a fight, but like I'm not gonna fucking just go to like my death, you know what I mean?
I think me and Zafar are staying in Afrin, right? We're staying here, right? He takes us to go talk to a commander. And he takes us outside the city, and I tell him to stop the car, and he doesn't stop the car. I'm gonna either hurt the driver really badly, or I'm gonna kill the driver. Okay. I'm serious, because last time they took us somewhere else.
Whoa, what's going on? Hold on.
All right?
Please, Jim. Trust me. All right. Let me do one more favor.
Oh.
Let me use the phone.
You are ready, guys? Ready? All of you ready?
Everyone needs to be civvies. I don't think we should wear our racks.
Toildan et Zafar obéissent à contre-cœur. Ils veulent combattre l'ennemi lorsqu'il entrera dans la ville.
A lot of people think I'm like crazy because I want to stay here, you know, but it is a beautiful place, man. And I love my home as well, and I love my family, but I really like it here. And this has like been, as weird as it is, like all the shit that I've gone through here, all the bullshit that happens, this is like the best time I've had in my life.
I feel happier here than I have been in years. I know it's a weird thing to say, but I feel better with the bombs and the freaking mortars and everything else going on around me than I have at home dreading of, shit, I got 20 hours until I gotta go to work.
Après d'âpres pourparlers, les Américains sont autorisés à retourner dans Afrin.
Just wait to see does the listen going.
Accompagné de Toildan et Zafar, je suis de retour dans le même appartement. Pavel Peniatzek, un journaliste polonais de 28 ans, nous a rejoints. Nous ne sommes plus que 5 étrangers dans la ville. 3 combattants et 2 journalistes.
Well, entertainment's definitely low.
Encore une fois, on attend les ordres.
And you? Why are you still here? You must have a reason.
No, I went to work and waiting where the final is having to happen.
So for you, the choice is made, like, you stay.
Oh, I'm staying Afrin. I already said when this family leaves, I'll leave. But something tells me they're staying, so I'm probably staying. I mean, I came here to defend the people. I'm not gonna leave when the very few people that I actually personally know are staying here. That kind of defeats the entire purpose for me not going back with the convoy. So when those Havals leave, I'll leave.
Oh shit. Does your phone work? Can you call on it?
Have you called somebody?
Right now they're firing artillery and rockets.
Yeah.
What are riflemen gonna do?
We're here at the edge of the city, which is like useless. We can't really do anything here. We don't know where the Havals are. the enemy comes, we don't even know which villages are which. You know what I mean? Like, we need to be with other YPG that are.
واحد للحب.
What?
It's fucking depressing shit, dude.
Why, is that happened to him before or some shit?
I don't know. But his pen falling? No, I don't know. I don't know what percentage he doesn't like that.
Incoming. That's us.
One.
Yeah, help us a bit closer. Smoke's coming out of the window.
So, are we getting the fuck out, or what's going on?
Yeah, we gotta move.
We gotta move now.
Yeah. It's just a bit sketchy, because, It's a bit sketchy, because if they're hitting here, that means they have a drone, or they have spotters. So us going out is going to be really hard.
Yeah, but it's like they hit over there, they hit the field, they hit near the machine.
Might have been just a coincidence.
Maybe, yeah. بشنجر.
جير نباش.
نباش شما؟
جي خرابو.
خرابي؟
شما؟
That's funny, that's like our plan, to go downstairs. Destroy it.
Are we really going downstairs?
Yeah, let's go to the basement. They're going ham, dude. Another one. It's kind of a weird situation. Going over. Fucking 5:30. It's gonna get dark. And when it gets dark, that's when it gets fucking dangerous because the drones can see everything.
Il est 21h30. Les Yépégués profitent d'une accalmie pour nous exfiltrer hors du quartier de Marmoudier.
You guys good?
روج اگر دنگ دیگه روج ابنا شاشن شاش از اینو هر شاشو بینم بس خبرت هبه انه تلفن مكرم لملي محموداجي كوزي ما جيلو تسكي ما يكابن هو قشتنا ودرعه هاو خبري وهبه تعال استلموا شباب استلموا
Nous rejoignons un groupe de Yépégués calfeutrés depuis plusieurs jours dans une cave au centre-ville.
أمريكي ضعش تضربنا
خاصة في هذه اللحظات بالنسبة للإحصائية الأولية هناك 4
تزامنا مع اندلاع الاشتباكات في القرية ويستمر قصف الطيران التركي أيضا منذ ساعات صباح اليوم على محيط قرية كوكبة التابعة لمدينة عفرين.
I absolutely think the United States at least expected a no-fly zone, and I was surprised that they didn't do anything. Like that was very. They're playing like a really passive game right now. I don't know why.
I'm still not sure, like really what happened, or like if there was some sort of plan. But from my perspective, there wasn't, and it was just a massive failure.
« 16 mars 2018, à 8h du matin, nous partons d'Afrine. En 3 jours, plus de 200 000 personnes quittent la ville sous les bombes turques. Afrin est vaincue.
The place I was walking around with, seeing hundreds of people crowding in and out of stores, socializing and everything is gonna be in a complete standstill, if not in a couple days already. Like, Afrin's done. Like, the Jewel, I thought that if all hell went loose, that's where we were gonna fall back and be able to hold it out for weeks, if not months. And it's done already. It's just like, what the fuck?
« 18 mars 2018. Les Turcs, accompagnés de leurs alliés, des milices proches d'Al-Qaïda, prennent la ville. En 58 jours de siège, plus de 300 civils sont morts. Plus de milliers Pégés ont péri sous les bombardements ennemis.